John Cena's first appearance of the year came on the historic Netflix debut of Raw. He spoke about the new era of wrestling, reflected on his humble beginnings in Los Angeles, and reminded fans that he won his first world championship in that very city. Cena admitted it's nearly impossible for him to win another big one and pointed out how long it's been since his last victory. The crowd showered him with boos. Cena fired back with his classic line, "Never say never. The only time we say never is never give up." He then declared his entry into the Royal Rumble, which brought the arena to its feet. This was vintage Cena, emotional, emphatic, and powerful enough to get the audience buzzing, one of the high points of the tour. Cena entered at number 23, eliminating Braun Strowman and Finn Balor early, then spending much of the match doing little of note. He lasted until the final three, eliminating Logan Paul with Jey Uso's help, before struggling to push Jey off the apron for his last elimination. The problem? Cena only eliminated 3 people in his farewell tour. For a legend, that felt underwhelming. Cena's performance was flat. This was one of the low points of the tour. Cena entered third and immediately squared off with CM Punk, giving fans a throwback to their legendary 2011 rivalry. Counter after counter, it was electric. Eventually, Rollins drove Cena through a pod, but Cena returned, helped Punk eliminate Rollins, and then Rollins helped him to eliminate Punk. In the end, Cena won his final Elimination Chamber match. Cody Rhodes came out to congratulate Cena, teasing a respectful babyface versus babyface showdown at WrestleMania. Then, in a shocking twist, Travis Scott appeared alongside the final boss, The Rock. After a tense exchange, Cena hugged Cody, only to low blow him seconds later. The arena exploded as Cena brutally attacked Rhodes, leaving him unconscious and flogged him with the belt labeled Cody's Soul. With no smile, only disgust, Cena cemented the biggest heel turn of the 21st century. Toronto witnessed history, and Cena's final appearance there was nothing short of a masterpiece. John Cena walked into a hostile Brussels crowd. Every word that he spoke was drowned in boos. This was the crucial segment where Cena finally explained his heel turn, calling fans ungrateful, selfish, and undeserving. He emphasized that from now on, they would get nothing from him. It was a strong attempt to justify the biggest heel turn of the century, but the absence of The Rock left a noticeable gap. Cena worked hard to make sense of the story, but the missing piece was obvious. Cody Rhodes eventually came out. Cody cut him down before leaving to thunderous cheers. Cena dropped the mic and walked out to chorus of boos. Despite The Rock's absence, this was a powerful segment. By ignoring The Rock entirely, the focus stayed on Cena versus Cody, and it worked. For the second straight week, Cena faced a fiery European crowd. He revealed his villainous ambition to ruin wrestling by winning the WWE Championship. For the first time, he called himself the last real champion. Cody Rhodes interrupted again, delivering a classic babyface promo about fighting for the people. Cena, in full heel fashion, simply blew his fist and walked out without emotion. Cody closed the segment with his music playing, while Cena stood cold in the ramp. This was a strong chapter in the story. Cena's mission as a villain was clear, and Cody's role as the people's hero was firmly established. Cena entered with his now signature scowl, sporting new merchandise designed specifically for the city. Before he could speak, Cody interrupted him. Cena fired back with venom, saying he wouldn't cook Cody, he would bury him. He claimed he never buried talent, he only buried mediocrity, delivering the most vital line of his heel turn. He trashed Cody's gimmick, calling him underwhelming. Shockingly, the crowd cheered Cena's declaration that he was the last real champion, briefly turning against Cody. Cody rebounded, calling Cena both his hero and a piece of The exchange escalated until Cody hit Cena with a crossroads, their first physical clash since the Elimination Chamber. Cody pointed to the WrestleMania sign as Cena lay flat in the ring. This segment filled key story gaps. Cena's beef wasn't just with the fans, but with Cody himself. The brutal back-to-back and forth insults gave the feud a real bite. Finally, the feud shifted to Smackdown, the brand with the WWE Championship. This was Cena and Cody's first US confrontation since the heel turn. Cena dominated the mic, barely letting Cody speak. When Cody finally did, the Las Vegas crowd booed him heavily. Cody tried to spin it as boos for Cena, but the crowd wasn't buying it. He eventually won them back by calling Cena overrated and throwing Cena's own insult, "You can't wrestle," back at him. Cena teased an attitude adjustment, but Cody encountered with another crossroads, standing tall to close the segment. The confrontation felt repetitive compared to their London clash. Not bad, not great, just the middle of the road. The main event of WrestleMania 41 was Cena vs. Cody. Cena's heel entrance was hilariously stripped down, just his name in the plain white text on the black screen while walking out with a towel reading "The last time is now." Cody's entrance was grand as always. The crowd dynamic was bizarre. Cena the heel got cheers while Cody was met with boos. The match started slow, intentionally paced to make Cena look over the heel and limit Cody's offense. It was reminiscent of Rock vs. Hogan at WrestleMania 18, awkward but fascinating. After 4 attitude adjustments, Cody still kicked out. Cena looked shaken. Then came the distraction. Travis Scott's music hit. Fans expected The Rock, but instead got a celebrity cameo that felt unnecessary and out of place. Cena capitalized on the chaos, hitting Cody with a low blow and the WWE Championship belt. 1, 2, 3. Cena made history as the first ever 17th-time world champion. Despite the Travis Scott detour, this was a historic and fitting close to Cena's WrestleMania chapter. Crop out the distraction, which was Travis Scott, and it was a strong finale. Raw after WrestleMania saw Las Vegas crowd cheering their favorite villain. Cena added a new wrinkle to his heel persona by handing the ring announcer a written note demanding to be introduced with proper respect. He launched into his usual heel promo only for the crowd to chant "We are sorry" and hilarious and chaotic. Cena revealed the remaining dates, noting fewer matches than expected and more non-wrestling segments. He asked the crowd to take a picture of him, only to be blindsided by an RKO from Randy Orton. Randy stood tall to close the segment, setting up Cena's first title defense, a great segment. Cena returned with his cartoonish feeling expression and requested another special introduction. The crowd booed louder than Vegas. Before Cena could speak, Randy Orton interrupted to massive cheers. Randy reminded Cena of his legacy as a babyface and his impact on kids. He suggested Cena might fill a void if he ever had children. Cena filed back with one of his hardest jabs. "I don't have kids because I spent the last 25 years raising yours." Then he started beefing with the 6-year-old in the crowd. Hilarious and surreal. Randy's promo was intense, veins popping as he channeled the voices in his head. Cena shut him down and Randy demanded a title match that night. Cena instead proposed a match at Backlash in Randy's hometown. He took a cheap shot, lined Randy up for a belt strike only to eat another RKO. Randy stood tall again, holding the title aloft. This was their final promo exchange and it was solid. Cena came out requesting another special announcement for Mark Nash. A fan threw an empty beer can into the ring. Cena told the crowd, "Tomorrow, your childhood dies." He trashed Randy Orton's legacy, referencing failed drug tests and their shared history. Cena recreated his post-Mania pose. Randy's double tried an RKO, and Cena counted into an AA, but the real Randy Orton appeared and hit Cena with another RKO. 3 straight weeks of Randy standing tall. Randy Orton entered the arena and the crowd were religiously singing his theme song. Cena was met with Cena socks chants and minimal cheers. For the first time, it was clear Randy had physically outgrown Cena. Man, Randy looked much bigger than Cena. Usually, Cena used to be the bigger guy in their feuds, and Randy was like a taller but much more slimmer guy. Their chemistry was undeniable. The match was packed with counters, finishers, and goosebumps moments. Randy delivered an AA to Cena on the announce table and another through a regular table. After Cena kicked out of an RKO, Randy grew frustrated. Cena tried to hit him with the title but knocked out the referee instead. Randy hit another RKO but no ref appeared, just Nick Aldis and a bunch of security, and it became an RKO fest. Randy lined up the pancake, but R-Truth ran in to help Cena and got RKO'd for his trouble. Cena seized the moment with a low blow and title shot to Randy's head. The ref woke up just in time and 1, 2, 3. Cena retained. Cena cut his music, almost regretful as the crowd chanted, "Thank you, Cena." This was redemption after the poorly received WrestleMania match. Cena AA'd R-Truth on the press conference table, setting up their match as Saturday night's main event. Backlash in St. Louis was a standout Cena appearance. John Cena vs. R-Truth, a match no one expected in 2025. R-Truth came out as Ron Cena, dressed like his childhood hero. Sad really, as he was bullied by that same hero, whose only offense was mimicking Cena's signature moves. Cena tried to get disqualified by using the championship belt, but the ref was distracted. Cena hit a low blow and an AA to win, then struck Truth with the title again after the match. Fun fact, this was the first time the AA actually finished a match for Cena in a very long time, not just in this farewell tour, in a very long time. Cena then confronted Jey Uso for reasons that barely made sense. He attacked Jey. The logic was broken. Cody Rhodes returned after a month away. Ron Cena was entertaining. Cody's return was welcome. Everything else a mess, especially the involvement of Logan Paul, who continued to be a parasite in this entire farewell tour. Cody Rhodes opened the segment with a solid return promo and introduced Jey Uso, whose only real contribution in this segment was his entrance. John Cena came out throwing jabs at Cody and Jey, then started overly praising Logan Paul just to spite the crowd. Cena introduced Logan, who proceeded to deliver a soulless promo. You can see it in this man's eyes. When he talks, his eyes does not match what he's saying, and the segment quickly evolved into Cena and Logan arguing. Cody interrupted, leading to a brawl where the babyfaces stood tall to close the show. The only good parts were Cody's promo and Cena's mic work, minus the Logan Paul hype. Overall, this was a wasted Cena appearance. The tag team feud felt completely unnecessary. Cody and Jey kicked off the segment. Cody delivered his usual promo and Jey said his trademark, "Yeet." Cena interrupted but didn't speak. Logan Paul ambushed Cody and Jey from behind. Cena then caught a promo while the crowd chanted, "We want Truth." Following news that R-Truth's contract wouldn't be renewed, Cena blended the chant into the storyline and he and Logan Paul stood tall to end the segment. Bright side, Logan Paul wasn't handed a microphone this time. Still, another wasted Cena appearance. John Cena's heel facial expressions during the match perfectly mirrored how fans felt disappointed and confused. This match achieved absolutely nothing. The entire storyline seemed designed just to give Cody a PLE return match. Gunther and Jay should have had their rematch on this PLE, and Cena should have defended his title against someone else. Instead, we got a tag team main event featuring two world champions who didn't defend their titles, and yes, Logan Paul again. You have to wonder how much Brian Page TKO to keep Logan Paul everywhere. There were no stakes. Everyone knew Cody would win. Logan Paul chased the viral moment with a moonsault onto Jey Uso on the announce table. Cena hit Cody with the title only to be attacked by a hooded figure revealed to be R-Truth. The pop was insane. Cody recovered, hit the crossroads, and got the 1, 2, 3. And Cody won his return match, and just like that, Cena's appearance was used for one of the most entertaining yet utterly pointless matches of all time. Cena appeared on Raw requesting a special announcement from Alicia Taylor. He threw jabs at the crowd and R-Truth, demanding competition. He claimed to have beaten the very best, and then the best in the world showed up. CM Punk cut a fiery promo and challenged Cena for the championship. In classic heel fashion, Cena postponed the match until Night of Champions. Seth Rollins appeared, taunting Cena with his Money in the Bank briefcase. His music played as the segment ended. This was Cena's best appearance since Backlash. Absolutely excellent. Cena once again requested a special introduction. He educated the crowd on wrestling's Mount Rushmore, and that is John Cena. Are you taking note? John Cena, John Cena, and John Cena. He praised himself and bragged about manipulating his farewell tour. He claimed no one would have ever been worthy of holding the WWE Championship again. Cody's music hit. He caught his promo. Randy Orton came out, still angry about Backlash. Then the LA Knight joined in. All three were gunning for Cena's title in the King of the Ring tournament. Cena dropped the mic with a smirk and left, only to be attacked by R-Truth on the ramp. This segment was amazing. It was refreshing to see someone like LA Knight confront Cena instead of the same guys every week, especially Logan Paul. Cena and R-Truth were scheduled to face off after weeks of attacks. R-Truth had the upper hand early, even mimicking Cena's move. Cena retreated to the barricade near his wife, regaining control when R-Truth followed. The crowd chanted Cena's infamous slur, "You can't wrestle." This match was already better than their SNME bout. Cena tried to leave with the championship, but R-Truth chased him down. Cena struck him with the title and got disqualified. CM Punk ambushed Cena only to be low-blowed and hit with the championship. Cena brought the table into the ring, hit Punk again, and delivered an AA through the table. Then Cena sat on the top rope and lit the mic on fire, delivering his own version of the Punk's iconic pipe bomb promo. He mentioned ex-WWE wrestlers and verbally dismantled Punk. The segment was a pure, surefire masterpiece. Cena appeared before a loud Saudi crowd for the first time on his farewell tour. He caught a promo to diminish CM Punk, and then the basic Thuganomics theme song hits. Out came Punkonomics. CM Punk in full rap mode rhythmically destroyed Cena. He hit Cena with a slur again, "You can't wrestle," leaving him speechless. Punk jumped the mic and exited. A brilliant segment. Just like Backlash with Randy Orton, Punk and Cena's chemistry was electric. They blended like a two-headed beast. These two are wrestling soulmates. Cena went for a shoulder tackle but knocked out the referee. Punk hit the GTS but no ref was there to count. He signaled for another ref, and then Seth Rollins' music hit. Rollins had arrived with the bronze, who took out Punk through the announce table. Rollins signaled for a ref. Charles Robinson sprinted to the ring only to be bulldozed by Cena. Cena and Punk hugged, and then Cena flashed his heel turn face from Elimination Chamber and tried a low blow. Punk caught him. Rollins hits Punk with the briefcase. Cena tossed Rollins out of the ring and stole the pin. 1, 2, 3. Cena retained the championship. This match was a masterpiece, one of the greatest moments of the farewell tour, a true work of legends. The road to SummerSlam kicked off with the contract signing between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Cody came out first, signed the contract, and cut a promo. They asked Adam Pearce to introduce Cena. Cena appeared and claimed he couldn't be at SummerSlam, offering a weak excuse that drew loud boos. He played the cowardly heel, a new twist in his villain arc. Cena left the ring, but Cody chased him down, knocked out with the title, hit a bizarre frog splash, and forged Cena's signature to guarantee the match. Cody stood tall to end the segment. This was a strong moment. Cody finally showed the aggression that had cost him the title before. Cena revealed just how manipulative and cowardly he could be as a heel. Cena came out requesting a special introduction as usual. Before he could speak, Cody interrupted. Cena thanked Cody for beating him up and forging his signature. Then, in a surprising twist, he began to downplay his heel persona, expressing regret and slowly shifting into a babyface tone. He praised the crowd, and just like that, babyface Cena was back. They shook hands, shared a beer, and Cena posed for the crowd. The kids were smiling again. Honestly, it felt abrupt. Like WWE didn't have a real payoff for the heel turn, but at least we were spared the ugly heel expressions for the rest of the tour. Cena returned in full color. The match was redemption for their WrestleMania clash. Cody kicked out of everything Cena threw at him, and vice versa. They fought all the way to the entrance ramp. Cena carried Cody through the elevator shaft and delivered an AA. It was hard to keep track of how many AAs and crossroads were delivered. Cody hit 3 consecutive crossroads. Cena kicked out. Cody grabbed the WWE Championship to strike Cena, but Cena countered with 2 AAs and a Super AA. Cody kicked out of all of them. Cena set up a table for another Super AA, but Cody countered with a Cody cutter through the table. He saluted Cena and hit 1 final crossroads to win the WWE Championship. Cena congratulated Cody, raised his hand, passed the torch. As the crowd chanted, "Thank you, Cena," he kissed the ring. Then Brock Lesnar's music hit. The crowd erupted. Cena looked stunned as Brock entered the ring and delivered an F5. Cena got back up, requested his music be cut off, and listened to the crowd's chants one last time in New Jersey. He gave his final salute, his farewell to the city, and that was it. A great match, and now we got Brock Lesnar again. Great. John Cena made himself vulnerable, cutting an emotional promo about being forgotten after his retirement. He admitted to fearing Brock Lesnar, then flipped it. He's afraid Brock Lesnar just got himself a John Cena problem. He declared that the entire roster now had a Cena problem. Logan Paul interrupted with his usual annoying energy, challenging Cena to a match at Clash in Paris. He talked long enough for Drew McIntyre to ambush Cena. They stomped him onto Cody, rushed in to save the day. Cena accepted Logan's challenge and proposed a tag team match. Cena and Cody versus Drew McIntyre and Logan later that night. Backstage, Cena and R-Truth reunited, imitating each other's movements. R-Truth returned to his comedic selves. WWE's pivot from Cena's heel turn and Drew's serious persona was hilariously abrupt. The tag match was decent, safe, with no real stakes. Logan hit Cena with a low blow in front of the ref, causing a DQ. This appearance was not good or bad, it just exists, but it showed Cena's vulnerability, which hadn't been seen in months. Cena entered in front of the European crowd as a babyface for the first time on the farewell tour. Mark Nash gave the special introduction. Logan Paul came out immediately, cutting another annoying promo, sunglasses on to cover his soulless eyes. Even Cena's Oscar jab didn't get a pop. Can you imagine? The same jab that gave Cody an enormous pop couldn't get Logan a cheap pop. Just so far more boos than before. Cena called Logan a disappointment and knocked over the prime drink stand. and he doubled down. Logan Paul isn't an outsider, he is a parasite. Cena diagnosed everything wrong with his farewell tour, and it was Logan Paul. The crowd chanted for AJ Styles. Logan whipped off Cena's cap and shoved him. Cena responded with an attitude adjustment. Backstage, Nick Aldis approached Cena about Brock Lesnar. Logan ran in, knocked Cena out, and fled like an annoying neighbor's kid. Logan walked out to an orchestra of boos, and yes, he had a mic again. The only decent thing he said was boom, boom, boom. He spoke in French, somehow that made it worse. Cena came out to save us. The Leon crowd gave him a thunderous ovation. Mark Nash did the special intro, which was still intact post face turn. Cena called Logan stupid. Cena proceeded to say that we want to root for Logan. Cena, you were wrong there, man. We want him gone. Shamed him over influencer rankings, and even spoke French himself. Cena approached the boy he insulted during his hair run, then returned to the ring to destroy Logan. Another Cena appearance waited on Logan Paul, but the apology to the kid was a bright spot of the whole thing. Cena came out to an insane reception. The crowd chanted "Thank you, Cena" before the match even began. Despite everything Logan Paul delivered in the ring, he and Cena had an excellent in-ring chemistry, and the Paris crowd was electric. Cena paid homage to AJ Styles with a Star Splash. He delivered 2 attitude adjustments and pinned Logan for the win. His first clean victory since Elimination Chamber. An amazing match with a bonus. Logan Paul likely won't be seen again during the farewell tour. Thank God. Cena posed with the kid he apologized to, kissed his wife, and met Jerry Roll and Post Malone, and saluted the crowd as the segment ends. This episode was dedicated to Cena, his final Smackdown appearance. He kicked off the show in Chicago. Sami Zayn came out, only met with boos, thanked Cena, and talked about their full circle moment. Cena debuted in Chicago on Smackdown, and now he ends his Smackdown career there. Sami debuted against Cena for the US title and now hosts that title. He introduced the Sami Zayn US Open Challenge and asked Cena for his permission. Cena tried to leave, and Sami called him back and proposed a match for the night, and Cena accepted. They had a great match. Then Brock Lesnar came out and F5'd the Boltman, ending Cena's final Smackdown appearance. Everything was great until Brock. Cena got nearly half the show's runtime. A big show of respect from WWE. Cena kicked off the show in Springfield. He addressed Brock Lesnar's challenge and accepted. Here, he passionately explained what it means to be the last real champion. Simple promo segment that built up a match nobody asked for. Cena could have gone for the IC title instead of wasting his final dates on Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul. Still, the hometown shout-outs gave it some significance, and his explanation of the last real champion finally cleared up the confusion after losing the title. Cena made his entrance with a couple of dozen Make-A-Wish kits. Best entrance in a long time. The match, Brock dominated. Cena's only offense, a few shoulder tackles, 3 AAs. That was it. The rest of the match lasted for more than 10 minutes, I think. And Brock was pretty much most of it, all of it. Brock delivered multiple F5s and won. Pure nonsense. AJ Styles entered in his original wrestling attire from his early years, a nostalgic throwback that set the tone. The Perth crowd was unreal. The entire arena was decked out in Cena's yellow gear. Alicia Taylor delivered the special introduction for Cena, and to top it off, Cena handed her a note to give AJ Styles a custom intro. Pure nostalgia, pure goosebumps, man. The match kicked off with AJ controlling the pace. Cena eventually took over, unleashing a flurry of offense. AJ hit an Oshigoroshi and began favoring his knee. Cena paid homage to the Miz with a skull-crushing finale, then to Rusev with the accolade. He locked in the walls of Jericho, and the crowd erupted with Y2J chants. AJ went for the phenomenal forearm, and Cena countered with Sister Abigail. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Lit up their phones, creating a firefly atmosphere in tribute. The match slowed into a slugfest. Cena attempted a pedigree. AJ countered. Cena hit Randy Orton's second rope DDT, complete with taunts, and followed with an RKO. Then Cena attempted the punt kick. Yes, the punt kick. AJ countered with an AA. AJ tried the 5-knuckle shuffle, but Cena grabbed him by the throat. Cena wasn't stopping here. He delivered a choke slam to AJ style. He set up AJ for the 619. AJ countered with a clothesline. AJ paid homage to Shawn Michaels with a swing chin music, then hit Cena with a phenomenal forearm, and Cena later hit him with an AA with a near pinfall. Cena attempted a super AA. AJ blocked it. Cena then pulled off a roll-up AA as AJ tried a high cross body. To everyone's shock, Cena delivered a tombstone pile driver. Immediately after, Cena hit the AA and got the win. They showed mutual respect post-match. And now, it's hard to believe that after 2026, none of these two legends will be in the ring ever again. John Cena's farewell tour has been a mix of brilliance and frustration, a celebration of a legacy, a showcase of storytelling, and a reminder of how much he means to wrestling fans. From emotional promos to chaotic brawls, from heel turns to heartfelt apologies, Cena gave us everything and more. And I can say I am super excited for the next 4 dates and for his last match. Hopefully it will be amazing with pretty much no more disappointments going forward. Thanks for watching, guys. I just started this channel, so I'll be making more videos like this. So please like and subscribe. Peace out.